You know already, man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's up, man? Welcome back. Welcome back to an episode of Steership Podcast. You know what I'm saying, man? We've been gone for a while. Damn, man. It feels good to be back. How it feels, Jamo?
Feel like shit. I hate coming back to work, man. Fuck.
Man, shit, I hate going to work. Fuck, but this is the best next thing going into that piece of shit.
Nah, I'm
Shit.
just fucking with you. It's all right, man. I'll tell you how I feel after the show. Like right now, I'm more focused on what we're gonna talk about and getting through the topic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo. So basically, you the MC, the master of ceremonies on this one. So let the people know what we're gonna be talking about, bro.
Well, first thing we're gonna talk about is how young athletes, and I can say young entertainers, whether athletes or musicians or whatever, they get tricked into by these older thoughts. Just trying to get these checks out of these niggas and kind of get them in a little something. It'll be a little more sophisticated than that, but I can't. That's just based on what we're gonna talk about on that. And then secondly, we're gonna talk about
my fault. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
the submersible. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give our thoughts on it because, of course, we're not trying to inform you guys that 5 people died going underwater on a submersible. That's everybody know that information, but we haven't given our perspective on how we feel about it. So that's gonna be something we're gonna throw in there too at the end of the show.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's just dive into the first topic. We're gonna be talking about these women.
These Mariah Mills or Miles ass bitches out
Yes,
here, bro.
preying on young athletes.
And
Now
how-
we talked about this. We started this conversation where, like, who did we start this out with? Oh
Zion Williamson.
Yeah, Zion Williamson with the porn star. What's her name again?
Mariah Mills or Miles or some shit.
Yeah, Mariah Mills. Because I used to follow her on the Twitter page when the Twitter page was up. That shit is down now, so I know who she is. You know what I'm saying? I know who she is, but let's just dive into the story, unfold it for the people.
I can't give you the story. I'm gonna give you my story.
Go ahead,
What
man.
I feel like is the thing. Zion is an ugly ass nigga, bro. He's a bad built, tall ass nigga, walk funny ass nigga, right?
Yeah.
So he ain't
Can't
really
stay
getting
healthy
no
to fuck.
pussy.
Yeah, can't stay healthy to finish
No, I'm
to
saying
finish the
growing
season.
up.
But go
I'm
ahead.
saying growing up.
Yeah.
He wasn't fucking on shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't really getting them hoes, and if he was fucking on shit, it wasn't really genuine. He wasn't finding no hoes to just say, man, come suck this dick for daddy, and that hoe just come over there and eat him up till he come all in the mouth and shit, right? So I feel like
I'm about to say, yo, bro, come on, let's keep it at least rated R, but fuck it, man. We adults here.
got to edit this shit there, nigga. But basically, he got some money, a lot of goddamn money. Plus,
Yeah.
he had to work. Most niggas who get that kind of money got to go to work extra. Like most NBA players, they got to go work out. They got to go do shit for sponsors. They got to and then they got to go hoop. You know what I'm saying? So they got a bunch of shit they usually got to do, but not Zion. Zion, a nigga to get all this money to not play basketball. So,
Yeah, pretty much the golden plate is already given to him. He ain't really got to do much.
So he did what he did. I'm gonna tell you this. He took it as far. I'm gonna tell you, like Jamo would have been here at this point too. Jamo ain't been fucking hoes as bad as I want to growing up. I done ran into the NBA and got this kind of money. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them little bitches I've been jacking off to when I was a kid, I'm calling them hoes if I can get in touch with them. I got the bag. I'm $100 million nigga. It ain't shit to get this bitch 2 bands.
Yeah.
But what happened was the pussy was too good and she offered more. She was like, he probably was buying her as his girlfriend and shit. She was cooking for him, waking up with the dick in his mouth, with the dick in her mouth. She, you know what I'm just saying, fucking the shit out this nigga, just doing like
I
all
wonder what
kind
type of
shit.
game she playing. Is she a porn star waking up, making them breakfast?
All kind of shit, like doing all kind of shit, like showing him I can be that bitch for you. And he was like, yeah, you that bitch for me. Probably never told her you that only bitch for me, but you that bitch for me. He spent enough time with her to where she felt like ain't no way he have enough time for another bitch. But it seemed like the other bitch understood, like, bitch, when I pop up, you got it made. Like, I'm sending money, paying for you to live. Like, you gonna be good. See me when I see me, because I'm gonna be doing shit. I never got pussy in my life, so now I gotta fuck everything I can. You know what I'm saying? So when he posted the other girl, he was thinking that the other bitch, Mariah Mills, would be like, okay, all right, this is where I fit in at. He got this other bitch going on. Let me call him and see where I fit in. Because he offered her an apartment in New Orleans. He's like, I'm going to pay your bills for you to come out here to New Orleans and live, and I'm going to give you an allowance. So he going to break her off already. He done already told her, bitch, this is exactly what you going to get. If she didn't trip off of what she did, she would have got what she wanted. But she started going crazier and crazier like these bitches do, instead of accepting like, okay, B, I got an apartment, he got another bitch though, but he taking care of me. She just like, no, nigga, I'm gonna try to fuck up everything you got going on. And she's starting to realize slowly but surely she can't fuck up nothing he got going on because he played basketball too good.
This is not that scandalous of news, unlike Ja Morant with the NBA and everything, with the gun and all. It's just it's just another fucking athlete that's dealing with fucking women problems and stuff like that. It's just that I remember when we was talking about it, you kind of gave a solution to where it's like, man, beat the bitch to the punch, man. Just let all the dirty laundry out on the table so she don't really have to drag you in the mud and stuff, because recently I also heard that she was threatened to like release a sex tape of them and whatnot. You know what I mean? So pretty much it's not that bad. It's okay. It's just that it just shows Zion as, I don't know, like he basically is prey. It's like this woman knew what she was doing. She was actually like trying to put her, like get into where she could fit in. And sometimes women don't want to share. You know what I mean?
And it goes against his marketability.
Exactly. He got a bag. He'll come up. He'll fucking like he's a golden ticket pretty much.
When they market these guys, they market them in this bright ass light to be these decent humans your kids should follow and look up to. Buy this stuff and try to be like my product.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, but who want to be like Zion Williamson?
Not now.
Not now, no. Because it is what it is right now, man. But it's like, it's funny how these women actually put their research and their time. They invest their time into this shit, into like basically tricking the nigga into thinking like it's something else. You know what I mean? It's funny how you can get blinded by the pussy real fast. You can just get blinded by the pussy and not the person itself. I mean, Maura Mills, like I think that's her name, whatever. Yeah. You could tell you could tell she brand new out the fucking plastic wrap. You know what I mean? Like she's a plastic wrap built type of chick. You know what I mean? You should just hit it whenever you got a chance. Don't be trying to yeah, he love Dallas, nigga. That's what she's from. Really, like, I think that's where she's from. I don't know where she's from per se, but I know she currently lives in Dallas. So
yeah, that's what exactly right. He should get right in front of it. He should talk to his publicist. He already been in a meeting with the New Orleans Pelicans.
Yeah,
the owner group and the general managers and stuff like that. And he just need to expose to them everything that happened and pretty much go from there, because that's the only people he really need to get out and expose it to.
But then again, this is like almost on a personal level. It's not really nothing that the public really should know. He should fucking put that bitch in check. I'm sorry, it is what it is. It's like, it's not threatening his NBA career. He's not married, so it's not threatening anything like that. He really has no money ties to this woman to where she could possibly try to get some money out of him. Like, he's good. This is like almost on a personal level to where it's like we gotta just be looking on the outside in. That's how we gotta look at it. Like, he can go to his publicist and stuff like that. Blah, blah. But this seems like something he gonna have to handle, behind the scenes, man. I don't think no cameras, no microphones should even be present in this one.
For sure.
Because it's like all I'm really seeing is, and I'm gonna be blank up front with it. You just dealing with a possessive woman right now. You dealing with a possessive woman right now who's trying to get her clout. Because shit, Maura Mills, man, she like in her 30s. She like in her 30s in the porn star game. When you get in your 30s, you basically playing the numbers game now. So now you gotta get fake titties, you gotta get fucking lip implants, whatever, like ass implants. You gotta do all this shit to your body just to stay up with the young and upcoming. Nah, man. So yeah, just talking about this topic made me think about other, like, I want to call them Black Widows. No, I wouldn't say Black Widows, but
all she had to do was chill. Most people want they spot. They want to play king of the castle type shit. Ain't no kings of the castle, bitch. I'm the king. We got a whole bunch of little bitches around here. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the bitch. No, you're one of the bitches.
No, you're one of them. Exactly.
So I got
you're one of them.
Apartment in New Orleans. He played for the Pelicans. You know that shit gonna be downtown Bourbon Street. It's gonna be a nice ass apartment. Allowance. Did you see the Cash App receipt she was posting? He giving her 20 bands, 30 bands at a time.
Oh no, she gonna be in a house. Oh no, she gonna be in a house. She ain't gonna be in no apartment. She gonna be in a house.
He's shopping for her and doing all that shit. So the money she getting, like I say, she was winning. She just thought that
she can get more.
The pussy, that power of that pussy was gonna be able to push everything else. But
ain't gonna lie, man. And pussy do got power. He do got power.
But it stop at a certain point. When she gets to the point where she think he gonna pick the pussy over everything else, if he leave the girl with the baby, he in way more shit than he would be if he left her.
Mm-hmm.
So
the baby, if that is his baby, and that is his baby, right?
Man,
I don't know. This is the other girl. The other girl, she's a stripper from Atlanta, right?
Yeah, he got 2 thighs.
Yeah. Damn, boy, that's woof. Damn, man, like
he have a type, bro. He want me to tell you
that's an easy type. That's a very easy type,
and that speaks to his personality. See, I'm gonna go into psychology, Jamo, a little bit because I do a lot of psychology. I come from a psychology background. My mom, my sisters, and shit, like everybody in my family, that's what they do. So I feel like they've been playing that shit with me my whole life, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to the psychology of it. When you want you a bitch like that, I'm gonna tell you 2 things you're looking for. Easy bitch for one.
Mm-hmm.
That's easy peasy, lemon squeezy, man. And you want a bitch once you got her. You ain't gotta like get shit out of her. She gonna give you everything you know. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be like, man, how do I get sex out of my woman tonight? No, you just say, bitch, we fucking tonight. Or you go out with her and start grabbing on her ass, playing with her pussy. Like you just take it there, type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Certain women, you gotta work for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or you gotta work for their attention. You gotta work for. When you go to a strip club and you a basketball player, you got her. You fucking with a porn star and you a basketball player, you got her, cause all these bitches want us to bag, and I'm not saying Zion don't even understand that, because Zion haven't given me any impression that, because all he gave the bitch was the bag and the dick. He ain't put no ring on his bitch finger. Now he put a baby on one of them. But Mariah, she mad. Maria, whatever her name is, she mad because she ain't get all that shit. Because you see her talking about, I missed my period too. You better hope I'm not pregnant. Bitch, if you was pregnant, he would have been said, how you acting now? You would have said that shit a long time ago.
Exactly. She'll straight up post that shit on Twitter.
The first time you missed, you would have went and got that text because you were looking for that bag. So
Yeah.
it's certain shit you can't fool a common sense mind with. And it seemed like Zion not really doing too much because he texted her and told that bitch, like, why the fuck you doing this? When he seen her post the text, obviously he ain't texting no more because she ain't posting shit. But shit about him, she ain't posting like, oh, look what he said, and he's begging me not to tell you guys everything and shit like that. Now he kind of like, all right, bitch, we gonna drown you out.
And it's funny because the topic has kind of went kind of cold a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So they probably have done some of this shit. It has not gone cold?
She just got a tattoo on her face with Zion's name.
Oh, nigga.
And I seen that shit all every Friday.
That, I just saw that shit. I just literally
everywhere.
saw that shit this morning. That's, on her cheek, too. That was her? That was her?
Yeah.
I thought that was somebody else.
That was her.
Man, she must have got a new face job or something.
Nigga, Stephen A. Smith, you know he got a Stephen A. Smith show on YouTube. He had a whole segment where he talked about her getting a tattoo on her face of this nigga.
Zion,
Somebody else said something, like everybody talking about that shit.
What he do? What he do?
He just, you know how that
he
shit
did
goes.
something. He did something for her to do that unless
he
she
had
a crazy
baby with
bitch.
another bitch. Nigga, that's like one of the worst things you can do on a bitch.
Especially when you got your side bitches, especially when your side bitch sees the shit, when she sees the shit in broad daylight.
They'll let you go fuck. They'll let you go do all different kind of shit. But you bring a baby home, because that's an attachment. That's a forever thing with another bitch. She can't even say kick the bitch out the door.
She got you by the blood contract. That's a blood contract.
That's why I say she become more important. Now he might like you more, love you more, but she's way more important than you. He can go to court behind this bitch. Like you can just get mad and tear shit up and call the police, do dumb shit. Like nigga, he can get court orders behind this bitch. He got a whole another being he got to put money into. Like nigga, there's no choice in a lot of shit that's going on.
So Zion is actually playing with he's playing with a tricky situation right here. He's in a situation to where it's like, man, you got a high percentage of losing. When I mean losing, I mean like pretty much she got you to where she can be good without you financially because she's eating off of you financially.
But one thing I learned is a nigga that makes Zion kind of money, the bitch is better staying with him than fucking him over, sending him to court. Because the money that he gonna dumb it down to in court, opposed to the money that he would just dry ass give her because he getting, what, 30 plus million a year?
Yeah.
Which is like 800, almost, you know
How
what I'm
many
saying?
years he signed with the Pelicans?
Probably like 4
6?
years.
4 years?
Yeah, but it was another plus. That was a 4-year extension on top of the 2 years he had left. So it was a 6-year deal altogether.
So he get free money.
Just getting free money to play half a season. So he getting over $1 million.
Half a season too.
Nigga playing less than 30 games, getting 30 plus.
And it's
million.
crazy. I thought they were. I ain't gonna lie. I thought they wasn't gonna sign him and shit like that. And they surprised me when they signed him. I'm like, okay, I guess, man, just build a team around him and try to like figure out some type of conditioning for this nigga.
But you have to, cause it's chess. You gotta. It ain't even like we want this nigga. We don't want him to go nowhere else. Because if they don't sign him,
Exactly. You don't want to know why? Because he would have been a free agent, right?
he would have had 1
And
year
anybody
left.
would have picked him up. Like most likely anybody would have picked him up. Like me, maybe at least 6 teams would have been trying to call him.
Yeah, instead of you paying him the money and him looking good for 1 year, and then you trading that nigga and getting everything, all this great ass, crazy ass.
Exactly.
Shit for
That's
that
why when I thought about the Damian Lillard talks of trade and shit, at first I was thinking, nah, that would be stupid on Portland. Like that would be stupid on Portland's side. But then I thought about it. I said, you know what? They could probably get a lot for Dame. They could probably get a lot for Dame because if you trade him, you basically saying we rebuilding. And
This is what's
that's
going-
when you look at it. That's when you look at like the leverage of the contracts between player and team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this how it's gonna go with Dame, in my opinion. He gonna play the first half of the season. Around January, they gonna evaluate everything because they gonna still make a few moves. They gonna see if Dame's happy come January. Are you happy with trying to push these young guys over the hump and we getting better enough to be better in the next 2-3 years to be a champ? Or are you ready to move right now to a contender and us getting as much as we can for you?
Mm-hmm.
We already paid you half your salary. Whoever else got for the year, whoever else gets you can pay you the other half. You can go to pretty much give us the options of some teams you would like to go to. We'll talk to them and see if we like the offers, and we'll go from there type shit. But I feel like Dame going to at least play half the season because it's so much easier to trade them in the off season. I mean, in mid-season than it is
Mid-season,
right now
right,
at
yeah.
this point of the season. Plus, Dame is not that type of guy. Like Dame don't want to leave, bro.
I know he don't want to leave, but when it comes to this, yeah, I can't even say nothing on that. I see what you mean. Like Dame don't want to leave, but then again, this how NBA teams are and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If they see that they can like get something better for this, it's like we hate to part ways with this, but it's for the organization. No one's bigger than the program.
Yeah. And I had that conversation with somebody else about if I was the Blazers front office, I would pretty much tell Dame we gotta go forward.
Okay, man. So what can Portland do to get that man some help out there?
No, I would tell him we gotta let you go.
Yeah. I understand
To
that.
get him some help,
Yeah, what they gotta do?
I don't know, man. I don't think Portland can do enough this year.
Yeah, so it's like we might have to part ways with you, Dame. And Dame will go to another team and most likely get a ring, or be in the making or in the runnings to get a ring. Shit, we might see him in the Western. I don't know. He might be in a conference championship game.
So he could build his legacy.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Legacy's
He's
a
a
really-
real good player, man. He's a
Leg-
real good player. He needs to build a legacy.
Legacies are really building the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
Like regular seasons, you just talked about the awards. Who won the MVP? A nigga had a good dunk or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
But for the most part in the playoffs, we talk about those moments. Jimmy Butler's a legend, and he ain't even got a chip. You know what I'm saying? Just because his moments he have in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Some niggas are good in the regular season, but not good in the playoffs, like James Harden, and they never get the chance to get a certain amount of respect based on their lack of performance in the playoffs. So playoffs is really the measurement, true measurement, when it comes to like the great players and real good players. So Damian Lillard needs to put himself in the playoffs, at least on the playoff team, so he can perform and have those moments, and then he can become more of a legend. Because now we just talk about the shot he hit like 10 years ago.
Or how he just sometimes effortlessly put up 50-point games.
But that's regular season shit.
Regular season shit. He don't really do that shit in the playoffs.
He don't do
Exactly. He'll be in the playoffs like right there. The most I can say like right now if playing. That's
Yeah.
the most you'll probably get it.
And his
Bro, what I'm
last
saying?
few times in the playoffs, he didn't perform well.
Exactly. You need a squad.
Yep.
But somebody gonna talk. Somebody's gonna have some type of talks with the Damian Lillard trade talk. I don't know. Maybe word to the grapevine. I heard Miami, or maybe that was just like somebody just giving a little guess out there. Not sure, but that would be a nice little trade talk right there. Miami trying to get Damian Lillard. You know what I mean? But anyways, it's kind of funny how we just veered off the topic of like, preying, like women preying on young athletes and their riches. But anyways, that was pretty much the gist of it right there with the Zion Williamson talk.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have brought other people out there. Like, what's that chick's name? Brittany
Brittany Renner,
Yeah.
people like her, and just how the system did Scottie Pippen.
Oh, so it fucked Scotty. That fucked Scotty, dog. But like, but man, he need. I don't know, man. Like there'll be some. Okay, before this, man, Scotty had said some shit that made. I knew, of course, it was the Jordan shit. And I was like, dog, this nigga is like petty now. I'm like, dog, you lost all respect for me, though. You was like low. You was low on my respect.
You know how
bro.
I feel about Scotty. What I always say about Scotty.
Yeah, he a whole ass nigga.
I've been saying that before he even said the Jordan
he a
shit.
HAN. Straight up, a whole ass nigga. He really is. He really is. And this shit happening to him, I'm like, damn, Scotty, you just a nigga of bad luck. You just a nigga of bad luck. I'm like, damn. Scotty's been getting dragged through the mud for like the past, what, half decade right now?
Yeah, I couldn't be mad at him for acting the way he acts sometimes, but I wouldn't fight the world with stupid statements. That's the only thing about Scotty. Like, I wouldn't be happy with niggas, because niggas do be like me. I ain't never met Scotty in my life, and he a whole ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be mad at shit like that if I was Scottie Pippen for real. But I feel like when you come out and say stupid shit like that, it kind of take away from niggas even having a piece of sympathy that they'd have sympathy for your ass. They looking at this nigga like, nah, he just a bitter ass nigga.
No, we
man.
wanted to have sympathy for the nigga, and then the nigga opened his mouth.
I ain't gonna lie, I never had a thought of Scottie Pippen.
Neither have I.
And then I'm gonna tell you how he validated in being mad, right? Because Scotty is mad because he felt like Jordan portrayed him wrong in The Last Dance, right?
Yeah.
I had no thought of Scotty other than being a 6-time champion on side of Jordan. He been Robin to Batman. That's the only thing I ever thought about Scotty until I seen The Last Dance. And when I seen this Last Dance, I come out of that thinking Scotty a whole ass nigga. So if I come out of that thinking Scotty's a whole ass nigga, then maybe he's validated in being upset and being portrayed in a certain light on that documentary. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was like, boy, this nigga Scotty's a hoe, boy.
It's just like how he felt that the Bulls organization did him because he wanted to be decorated like how Mike was. So jealousy was like pretty much his aura throughout The Last Dance. So it's like, damn, Mike, damn, Scotty, you was a hoe like this the whole time. Damn,
niggas wasn't coming to see you.
Now then I'm understanding. Yeah, so then I'm understanding them and shit, right? I'm understanding them, and now after the second comment that he made, and this is not on The Last Dance. Now I'm like, bro, you still bitter, man. You still bitter, man.
See, what he got fucked up is he thinking that people was coming to see the Bulls. They was coming to see Michael Jordan. Yeah. He thinking they coming to see the Bulls, and I'm a big contributor to us winning, so I should be a big part of the celebration. Nigga, if Jordan not playing, if Jordan is out 2 weeks, the ticket sales go down, nigga.
It was obvious, too.
I don't give a fuck how good you playing, how good you are. It ain't about that. It's the superstardom. It's the magnetic effect that comes with Michael Jordan, man.
That's who fills the seats.
And that's what he didn't understand. That's why Michael Jordan got a lot of the celebration. He was actually good at basketball for real, but he was a superstar outside of that.
And Scotty just couldn't get that through his thick skull.
He used to be a number one everywhere he at. Scotty 6'9" in the 90s. They could run and dunk and dribble and play good defense. And so everywhere he went before he got on the Bulls, he was the best player. He was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard going from being in Pee-wee, not Pee-wee, but AAU, which wasn't AAU at that time, but you know what I mean. They tape up junior football, basketball, to high school, through college, because you go multiple years in college back then.
Yeah.
And then you get on a team with a nigga, and the first thing they tell you is you the second best player. And you can. He ain't too much older than you, so it ain't like, man, it's like Kareem to Magic, where Magic know Kareem gonna get old, and they're gonna be my team. Nigga, I ain't gonna never really outgrow this nigga for real.
I feel you, man, but look where it got him. He live in the man's shadow, nigga, and I'm like, dog, the most embarrassing shit that's going on in his life is dealing with his ex-wife. Now his current wife, his ex-wife.
Who with this man's son? She with Michael Jordan's son.
Say word. I don't know this much on them scandals like that. I'm
100% like they actually
crazy.
did like a public interview. Like they actually talked about their relationship, nigga.
This nigga go to sleep crying. Ain't
I'm telling you, like Jordan's did this nigga so wrong, bro.
Damn. No, everybody done Scotty wrong.
Scotty did himself wrong though. They told Scotty the GM was offering Scotty a contract, right? He say this is the best contract the team can offer you. He say, but if I was you, I wouldn't take this contract. He say, why? He say, cause this is a fucking horrible contract. The collective bargaining, not the collective tax, like you know what I'm saying. The money we can spend is going up. We finna have a lot more money available. Like in the future, we'll be able to give you a lot more money. But Scottie was basically trying to like, I need this money now type shit. So he signed a contract, and in 2 years, he seen niggas on the team that was only half as good as him, making what he making and making more. But it was only because the salary cap had went up.
They was trying to tell you, man, be patient.
But he was locked into that contract, and he wanted to go back and renegotiate. But the man that told him, if you take this contract, bro, I'm telling you, I'm not renegotiating with you no time during this contract, bro. I'm telling you, don't take this contract.
The economy is tight right now, dog. Just wait for it. I guess the economy of the NBA is tight right now, man, but it's gonna ease up. I guess they was giving them like helpful insight. And he just said, fuck it. I want that shit now.
Because he told me I got all these people I need to do shit for.
And then know how to invest his money. And then take a bag and don't know how to invest his bag. All you know how to do is play basketball.
All you know how to do is play basketball. That's why you hire smart people around you. People used to get on Jordan ass for being around all these different type of niggas, but these different type of niggas knew how to do a lot of different shit. You know what I'm saying? It got him in a lot of trouble because he was around a lot of people he shouldn't be around, but he was also around a lot of people that can do a lot of shit for him.
Mm-hmm.
That's how his brand became so big. That's how everything he did became big, honestly.
It kind of make me want to watch that movie, Air Jordan.
I do want to watch that.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. So that's enough off the sports, man, because we actually very into sports, man. I'm in sports, my nigga. But besides that, we're gonna talk about the submarine, man. Shit. You know more of this story than I do.
You don't know my name, but
don't do that. I guess.
Yeah, it was
pause.
5 people, 3 of them paid $250,000. One of them was the CEO of the company that went down there. The other one was like the scientist, research, engineer guy. You know what I'm saying? He know everything about everything. And they all went down there to check out the Titanic. Shit wasn't built right, and it imploded and killed everyone instantaneously. But the thing I wanted to talk about was the response. Not the response of the... I'm not going to get into that part. I'm going to talk about the perception and how people been talking about this tragedy.
Yeah.
You know
so let's see what the internet has been talking about.
The internet has been laughing, saying these dummies paid $250,000 to go die. They say this is the dumbest idea ever. Like, of course, the criticism that they throwing at the CEO and the company for the way that the craft was built, I can understand that because that was the ultimate problem in how everything went wrong.
Yeah.
So they deserve all the criticism that they're going to get. But just people laughing and thinking it's a joking matter because these people, one of them was a billionaire, one of them was like $100 millionaire dude, plus his son, plus you got the CEO of a company that goes to the bottom of the ocean. You could imagine how much money he got. So it's rich people, basically.
Yeah.
And a scientist, engineer guy who's an ocean biologist, whatever type. I forgot what they call these guys.
They call them like what marine biologists or something like that?
Right there. And I feel like people be missing the mark on this type of stuff. People say they weren't trying to be innovative in nothing they were doing. Mm-hmm. They were just going to sightsee the Titanic. For one, you could say that because at the end of the day, that was the pure mission. They were just going to go down there, see the Titanic for like 4 hours and 3.5 hours and dip back up to the top. And that was going to be it. But at the same time, he was building a submersible out of something, a submersible that's never been built out of before. So that was the spirit.
Yeah, what was the material? This submarine submersible. That's what it is.
A submersible.
A submersible.
Yeah.
A submersible. What type of material did he use that could actually handle that pressure going deep into the Atlantic like that?
They used like 6 to 7 inches of carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber.
Yes.
Carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber has never been used going down. They pretty much usually use like steel and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But the guy thought he tested it enough. This was his 3rd time taking his submersible down there. And I'm not saying he was being hell of innovative in that, but I'm looking at the mindset of these types of people because the billionaire been to the bottom of the ocean, like the deepest part of the ocean before. He got like 3 world records and doing like stuff in the water. So he was just doing what he naturally do. He didn't know the machine was fucked up. He was just doing something different that never been done. He wanted to do it. I feel like these are the type of people that help that have helped push society. You know what I'm saying? They the reason we got internet. They the types of people we got electricity in our homes, and it helped push us further in type technology and shit like that, because we learn a lot from innovative people. And not all innovative people make the best decisions, because sometimes it don't work.
Mm-hmm.
And when it don't work, it go real bad. You know what I'm saying? So for the people who say I would never, you could never, because you're not built like that. Your life isn't meant for innovation. It's meant for like entertainment. So you just sit back and be entertained and laugh at all the things you think are laughable, and enjoy the things that are enjoyable because of people like this.
Yeah, these are the type of people that like adventure and explore.
They're explorers.
They look fear in the face and they take that step forward.
They're the reason we know.
They're the reason that we know things that we thought that can harm us can't harm us, or places that was considered unreachable are reachable. You know what I'm saying? They go that extra step to actually push mankind forward. It's unfortunate that they had to go out like that on an implosion, though.
Yeah, it is.
Carbon fiber, man. Why would you do that?
That's a horrible idea.
Why would you do that?
It didn't work, so guess
exactly
what?
Didn't work.
They'll never do that again.
They
won't. They're going to just use the steel and keep it going with what they was going with. I feel like if you was going to use carbon fiber, you could have used that on like an unmanned robot. You want to keep pushing that down there, the shit you're going to put people on, put them in the regular standard shit that everybody else. Because I was watching a dude on TV, he been down there 33 times. So if one guy can go down there 33 times, that means they have
Wait a minute, so there's actually somebody that went down there to the Titanic and actually explored the Titanic.
33 times.
33 times. Why did they not use his methodology?
They were trying to be innovative.
Be innovative, and that innovation got them killed, which that happens, you know what I'm saying? That was taking a big risk. That was actually rolling the dice right there.
They rolled some big-ass dice, and they crapped out.
Crapped out bad. You hit a 5, you like, oh shit, let me try to hit that point, and hit a 7 immediately.
I just don't think we should take humanity and life and death
and make it a joke.
Yeah, because the internet.
That's what they do.
These are the most sensitive ass people, but they just laugh at everybody else's problem on the internet, and I hate that. That just bothers me a lot.
It really does, man. Sometimes you just gotta. I don't know. I guess individuals like you and I, we don't really feed into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever I hear a story like that, I do not immediately go to social media for the information. I'll hear about it on social media, but next thing I'm going on Google and I'm reading it for myself. I'm taking it with a serious mind, because these are people that just died and shit.
You know what I like?
On something like, this is rich people, and we laugh at the rich for doing dumb things. We'll consider dumb, which we consider dumb. Using that fiber and all that. I'm sorry. That was not a good idea. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
but it's like, you can't really let how other people view the shit affect you. You are your own person that you look at their perception, and you know what I'm saying? You just make your decision after that. Yeah. You got a heart, so that means shit. You looked at it in a serious matter. You looked at it in a way to where it's like you can tell people what they were doing is actually something that was like on some discovery type shit. You know what I mean? You ain't got the heart for that shit anyways. So that's about it on that one. It seemed like that topic was very quick to get through. You got anything to say about?
No, I was just gonna say, like, I watched the Coast Guard's press conferences.
Yeah.
Like, when something like that going on, I literally just watch the press conference, because most of the stuff that the news report is coming from those people anyway, because they the ones with all the information.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it always is. That's what the media, those newscasters, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, man, shit, we got anything else to talk about? We already hit our 30-minute mark.
That's it.
That's it, guys. Yes, thank you for tuning in with us. If you was listening, thank you for making it all the way to this point. If you made it to this point, you know what I'm saying? We still here. We just we dealing with life shit, right? Life shit. Yeah. So anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe to us on any platform that you're following us on, you know what I'm saying? Go and subscribe to the YouTube page. We're gonna be on there a lot. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, just keep in touch with your boys. Just keep following us. You know what I'm saying?
It's your boy.
It's your boys. Yeah. All right. So that's about it, man. I'm gonna just play a little outro music. Let me see. Yeah.
A little outro. I be like, Johnny, what you about, bro?
I don't know.
He's like, man, I ain't looking for clout though. I be like, oh yeah.
I'm in the
This
clouds.
is the outro. Yeah, this is the outro. So what you about, bro? I ain't looking for clout though. This is the outro.
All right, y'all. We about to get out here, man.
Gonna get out here.
Appreciate y'all for sticking with us, and y'all be easy out there. Love life and all that shit, right?
Oh, for sure.
For sure. All right. Peace.